Hello.
Hi, teacher.
So today we're going to have a speaking test. This is going to take like 12 to 15 minutes of your time. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so before we start, please introduce yourself.
My name is Hân. I'm 16 years. I'm living Vietnam in the countryside of the capital is Vĩnh Phúc. And I live in I'm grade 11 in Newton Grammar School. In high school.
All right. So now let's begin. Our topic for part one it's all about hobbies. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies actually is football and swimming. I often, after school, I often invite my friends to go swimming or play football.
How often do you go swimming?
I often go swimming twice a week.
Do you like listening to music?
Yes, I enjoy listening to music in my free time, and I often borrow my mother headphones to listen to music, and I like the modern talking. Yes, I enjoy modern talking a lot.
Alright. So do you prefer pop music or classical music?
Like I said, I enjoy classical music, but sometimes I want to try some pop music, but I not enjoy it very much.
How does music benefit your life?
It helps me come out straight, and sometimes it helps me to learn English. Sometimes I so tired and still want to learn English, so I turn on the headphone and listen some English music.
Okay, so let me ask more question. The topic this time is about technology. How often do you use the internet?
Almost every day. I use the internet for study, for search information about everything like history, the life of some famous actress. I use mostly every day.
Do you think older people are scared of new technologies?
Absolutely yes, because they are older than us, than the young, so they don't know how to use technologies. Although the young teach them how to use it, but they don't prefer it too much.
Do you think young children should have mobile phones?
I think no, because mobile phone is helpful, but if we use it too much, it will harmful the eyes and affect we so much, especially young.
Can you live without mobile phones?
No. Without mobile phone, I will feel so boring, and I think life is It's nothing if we don't have mobile phone.
Alright, okay, now this time let's proceed to part 2. I am going to give you a cue card, an extra pen and a paper. So you're given 1 minute to prepare all about your cue card, and after 1 minute you have 2 minutes to speak. So before you begin, I want you to read your cue card. This cue card says,
Describe a hobby you enjoyed. You should say how long have you have been doing it, how often you do it, what benefits you get from it, and explain why you enjoy it.
Okay, so again, you are given 1 minute to prepare all about a hobby that you enjoy. After that, you have 2 minutes to speak. So your 1 minute begins now. Okay, so your 1 minute is done. This time you have 2 minutes to speak. You may begin now.
I'm going to describe a hobby that I enjoyed. I enjoy playing football. I have been doing it since I have been playing since I was a boy, and I love it. I often play it with my friends after school or in break time in school. And sometimes in my free time I will still go play football. I get many benefits and advantages in playing football. It helped me taller and stronger. I get play football help me a lot. It helped me to think smarter because you need to think in a football match. You need to think where should the ball should be, where in the match. And I enjoy it because my father used to be a football player, so I want to be a football player like my dad in the future. And if I have time, I will spend more time to invite my friends to play football, or maybe in the future I think I will be a famous football player.
Okay, so that's enough. So your 2 minutes is done. Okay, let me have the cue card, the pen, and the paper back. So since your topic in part 2 is all about hobby, so let me ask more questions about that in part 3. Do you think men and women tend to have different types of hobbies?
Sorry, can you read the answer, the question again?
Do you think men and women tend to have different types of hobbies? So we have men and women. Do they have different types of hobbies?
I think yes, because men and women are different, so they need to have a different hobbies, like women like cooking, and the men like sport, like that.
Why do some people get obsessed with their hobby?
Because they find their hobby is what they like, their favorite, and they prefer to do it more often, so it tend to be their hobbies.
Do you think hobbies that keep you fit are better than hobbies that you can do sitting alone?
Yes, absolutely, because my hobbies is playing football, so I can keep fit. And looking at my friends, see his hobby is reading book. He's always sit at home and read book, and now he's overweight.
Do you think it can be a disadvantage to have too much free time?
Yes, of course. If we have so much free time, we would not have anything to do, because free time is to break after a stressful hour of work and study.
Do you think people have more free time now than they are in the past?
Yes, with the modern life now, people tend to have more free time than in the past. In the past, people need to work hand, like farmers, worker in the factory. Now machine will do it, so people have more free time.
And lastly, should people feel the duty to do something constructive in their free time?
Can you ask me again?
Should people feel the duty to do something constructive in their free time? It means that should people need to be productive, they need to be constructive in their free time?
I think no, because if they are so noticed and constructive in their free time, they will not have anything to do in the future.
Okay, thank you. So that's the end of our speaking. Thank you so much. Wait, let me have it here.
Goodbye, teacher.
Okay.